check. Testing, testing.
Please welcome author, journalist, television producer, and on-air personality, your host, Marc Freden. This is Mike's Camera Action.
Paparazzi was a term first coined in the 1961 film La Dolce Vita, for which director Federico Fellini named a hyperactive celebrity photographer after the Italian slang name for a mosquito, a paparazzo. Buzzing, hovering, darting, stinging. The term stuck. The paparazzi have been the bane of celebrity privacy and the lifeblood of tabloid journalism ever since. Today, anyone with a cell phone is as good as a paparazzi, or even guerrilla journalist, capturing everything from stars coming out of coffee shops to the death of George Floyd. Some would say the media has always had the tendency to be intrusive, invasive, and in your face. But these days, when video is the equivalent of judge and jury, the stakes are higher than ever that you have to be ready for your close-up. Mike's Camera Action takes a look at just what you do when you are thrust in the media spotlight. And just how can that happen? Easier than you think, and overnight. For instance, you are a lawyer who suddenly finds yourself representing a high-profile media magnate of a client. You have a company that just had a good fortune breakthrough, or alternatively, a crisis. You witnessed, or you were the victim of a media circus of a crime. All of those will put you in the spotlight. Would you know what to say, what to do? The first thing you must do when you find yourself unwittingly or unwillingly in front of the camera is to determine why. Is it good news or bad news? You must think about two things: your clear message and your clean presentation. Mike's Camera Action guides you through the do's and don'ts of everything from crisis management to success stories, all of which can require you to think on your feet when you've been thrown off your game, unless you're prepared. Do you know how to be interviewed? There is an art to the answer. Never lie, never be evasive. Take responsibility for the bad as well as the good. Look for a solution, if necessary, or suggest you're part of the solution. Be on point and be direct. Answers like no comment, or I don't know, or I will have to look into that only show you do not have a clear understanding of the situation and, as such, are not in control. The other side of taking control of your messaging is the presentation. Mike's Camera Action explains how everything from what you are wearing to where you are sitting can distort or define your message. It explores the art of speaking, including the differences between talking to the audience or at the audience, and formal versus conversational speaking. Don't assume the audience is not intelligent. Don't degrade the importance of the message with fake, folksy charm in order to pander to the audience. It's up to you to control the narrative. To that end, you may be asked to do public speaking as either crisis management or motivational encouragement. That may require you to speak for some length of time on a subject matter. The last thing you want to do is drone on and lose the audience. So practice. That's right, I said practice. And don't think that comes easy. Mike's Camera Action breaks down the exercises you need to turn practice into perfect, becoming engaging and entertaining. How to use anecdotes and analogies to keep your audience interested. I'm not saying to turn your presentation into a tight 3 minutes from open mic night at the comedy club, but you want the audience to feel that they will walk away with a takeaway of information. And that is done because you have made the information insightful, knowledgeable, and if appropriate, entertaining. Sure, you're saying, how does that apply if you're speaking about crisis management? You're not going to crack jokes, but you are going to pepper your speech with positive affirmations so that the audience feels that there is a way out of a crisis and not feel mired in the crisis. You are there to inspire, give, not take. The audience must walk away with feeling like their time was not wasted and they had a valuable takeaway experience. In these times when anyone with a cell phone is a vigilante paparazzo, when advancement in the workplace requires some media savvy, when one breakthrough or crisis could turn your quiet life into 15 minutes of fame, you simply need to be ready to put your best face forward. And that is the kind of insight and expertise you will find in Mike's Camera Action. At this point, you shouldn't be thinking about how to, but asking why not. Mics, camera, action. If you want to be in the media, if you need to be in the media, if you've been thrust into the spotlight, the media is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. I'm Marc Freden. I've taken a 40-year media career and turned that experience into a new book filled with the answers you want to know and information you need to know to turn you into a viral sensation. Mics, camera, action, insights, expertise, and yes, I even talk about her. Mics, camera, action is available now.